Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. 5 reasons why you're inconsistent and how to fix it. Hey guys, hope you're well. So in this video I want to talk about the reason why you might not be consistent in your life. Now it's not just consistency towards life, it can be in all areas. Maybe it can be consistency with your outcomes, maybe it can be consistency with your manifestations, maybe it can be routines, maybe consistency on why can I not stop reacting very regularly, because this is a big concern for a lot of people that hey Karan, I start with something but then I'm not able to finish it. Why does that happen? So the first statement that I would like to start this video with is you are actually not an inconsistent person. In fact, you're actually very consistent with giving up on everything after every 2-3 weeks. I posted this on my Threads account a while back, and I got a lot of people to message me about this, that you are right, like you did not have to say it like this, but you are right. Yeah, because that's true. So it's not that you don't practice consistency, you are actually very consistent. Every time you give up, you will see that there would be a similar theme of things involved. Maybe something happens, maybe you start something and you feel bored, maybe you want a different technique. It's the same pattern. Every time you're saying I'm in a pattern, that pattern means that you have been consistent with the pattern, means you have been doing something that you are doing consistently. So it's not that you are an inconsistent person, it's just that you are consistent with the wrong things. Now that we have established that you are a consistent person who is just consistent with the wrong things, let's understand what are the reasons because of which you might be inconsistent, which might be hindering you from receiving the things that you want. So the first reason why you are inconsistent is you don't know what you want. Now, I know that a lot of people will say that, no Karan, but I do know what I want. I want my SP, I want this job, I want money. Well, no, because if you truly knew what you wanted, you wouldn't allow yourself to not be consistent. So think about this. I will take different examples for both situations. Let's talk about relationships. A lot of times people know that they want a particular person, but they know that they only want them because of an obsession. A lot of times they know they might like this person, but they don't want to pursue it because a part of them does not want to go and let go of the resentment. There can be many reasons because of which you yourself are very contradictory with your wants, and that volatility is represented and manifested in your routines. Because then you're not able to actually follow your routines consistently because a part of you does not want to, because that part of you wants you to drop everything because it knows if I get consistent I might get it, and if I get it I don't know if I want it enough or not. Similarly with a job, you say that I want a particular job, but maybe there is an aspect to this job that you don't really like, or maybe you just don't want to work with a particular set of people, or maybe it's the job that your friends would have wanted you to want, or maybe the reason that you keep chasing this job is because society would like you if you do. So there can be many reasons and many instances where we might just go after things because we don't know what we want, so hence we just keep going after anything, right? Because it gives us something to do. It's better to feel that I am focusing on something even if I know that that something is wrong, rather to focus on something where I don't know exactly what I want and where it might make me feel clueless and directionless. The second reason why you are not actually consistent is because you burn out by doing too much. Now let me tell you how, you must have seen this. Anyone who goes to the gym knows that in the months of January, the gym is the fullest. There is a reason, because people make resolutions, right? That in this new year, I will go to the gym. But then they set these unrealistic, very high goals for themselves. That, I have not been working out since ages. So what I will do starting tomorrow is I will go to the gym for 1.5 hours every day for the next 6 days every week, right? Then they do it 2-3 days, their motivation ends, their feelings end, life kicks in. They start to realize that gym might be boring, their muscles start to sore, no one is actually complimenting them on their progress anymore, so they stop, right? It's very common to do that. Now, if the same person would have started in a smaller way by telling themselves that, what, I have not worked out at all, why don't I make my goal to go 3 times a week, 30 minutes each, and then take it from there, they would have a way better chance of succeeding. In fact,
a part of you knows that if I go into this too fast, I will burn out and sabotage this. Hence you go into it too fast. This is a classic form of self-sabotage, because a part of you does not want to be consistent because it maybe does not feel safe, or which is the next point, or maybe does not want it enough, or whatever it is, and they start to fix these unrealistic goals for themselves which they know that they won't be able to achieve, right? So set goals which are one step away from you. So if your mind tells you that, you know what, I will be able to comfortably go to the gym 2 days a week, then tell yourself I will go 3. If your mind tells you I can go 3 days a week, but I can do I'm pretty sure that no matter what happens, I will not be able to miss 30 minutes, like I can do 30 minutes, go for 45. So pushing yourself on your minimum set limit is how you grow. Your comparison should be with you, not the standards that right now you have just set, which are way far ahead of you, right? And you will reach the standards that you want, but it might take some time, and that's okay, because the step to start is now. The next thing, you don't feel safe receiving what you want. This is the most common one, especially with people who are manifesting a relationship. Usually how the cycle goes is either because of their childhood, or because of their past experiences, or because of something that they have seen. They have lost trust in one of these three things: either the person or the category of the people that they're manifested. So for manifesting, for example, women, men, things like that, or themselves, or the concept of relationships as a whole. Now it can be because maybe they saw a relationship when they were younger from their parents which wasn't ideal. Maybe they got into a relationship and they were naive then, and then they got cheated on, or they got hurt, and now they don't trust themselves and their choices, and women for example, or men for example, and they don't trust how they would be able to move forward with it. Or maybe they are in a situation where they have gotten into a relationship where they were blindsided by something, or they have seen this with one of their friends, which has harbored a lot of distrust in the concept of relationships. So because we don't feel safe with it, our unconscious need to stay away from something will always win over our conscious want, which is to try to get something. Because it will always win, we consistently keep going forward with it and keep getting a similar set of results back, because we don't want to actually get it unconsciously, because that would mean I would have to deal with the failures of the past and the uncertainty of the future, which I don't really want. So I might as well keep sabotaging myself, because I would at least have control over that. I know it got deep, but I had to just say it. The next one, you are constantly looking for an answer. Now this is very common for people who just keep binge watching videos all day on manifestation. Now definitely take in content. This content I put in, people put in, YouTubers put in, coaches put in. They are putting it all for you so that you can gain benefit from it. But if on a daily basis you're just trying to find a new answer, then you're actually doing more harm than good. What that means is, if I am, for example, I watched a video and I found out that maybe I need to focus on this, right? Then give yourself some time to focus on this in the first place, rather than just watching that, oh, but then 2 days I tried, I did not give me my text from my SP, but how will I now get results? So might as well look for a different technique. This is also very common when you're consistently trying to shift your routines. All these things don't work, they don't make sense. It consistently puts you in a place of lack, and it consistently puts you in a place where you are not actually consistent with it. Hence, the reason that you are not able to gather control is because you are consistently looking for an answer. The issue with this is that you don't realize that no matter what technique you use, resistance is still going to come. You are still going to get bored. You are still going to doubt. You will still have to handle your mentality. You will still have to face some difficult circumstances, probably. You are still going to have to go through this path where you will have uncertainty of if I will get it or not. So there is no magic technique. And if anyone is telling you that there is, then try it. Like, practice critical thinking, as I mentioned in my last video, and then you will see the results for yourself. But just genuinely see how things should be for you and what are the things that work out for you, because if you are going to do that, then you would have a better chance of being able to succeed in these things. Now the next thing, your worth is tied to the outcome. Now this is a very common one. I will give it to you in a form of an example. So let's say there is this guy who wants women in his life, right? And he's not able to get any women. And a part of him thinks that the reason that I'm not able to get any women in my life is because I don't have the perfect body or the six-pack abs, right? When in reality the reason is because he does not know how to talk to them, and he has self-worth issues, he's a people pleaser. It can be thousands of reasons. But because now his worth is tied up into his body and he wants to actually get a better body, he will not be able to do so, because a part of him knows if he gets that body and he gets that way and then he does not get the women that he was thinking he would, then he would feel disappointed. Right now he just feels inconsistent, then he would feel inadequate, and inadequacy is a bigger feeling to escape from. Because he's trying to escape from it, he will have a bigger chance of running away from this, because a part of him does not want him to be there, because that part of him does not feel that getting this would be a better idea, because if they get it and it does not work, then I will feel like shit, and I don't want to feel that way. So just preventing yourself from actually going down the path of hurting yourself by receiving what you thought would give you the results is something that we need to see. So when we are in that zone, it would give us a big chance of being very inconsistent, because a part of us knows if we get consistent, we might get results and the same cycle might happen. So I hope that you could see how these things might be affecting your life. Now, if you want, I will make a different video on how to be consistent. In fact, I will just make one. Like, I know that a lot of people will take benefit from it. So I will try to post this video in the next few weeks so that it can be a follow-up video to this. So hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.